Hey, this is Shiny Star. I'm gonna start going to play some Euro Truck Simulator 2 with the Promods, and yeah, work starts earlier again. All right. So anyhow, I am going to first try to get something here set up and posted. 1 second, and I'll be switching over to game. Let me actually do that. Switching screens, and we'll get started here. And let me make this post. Sorry. I'm not in the game yet. I'm not waking up. Just 1 second here. Okay, so I'll get going here, and sorry about that. We just have to get actually, I don't need any rest. I just have to pick up a job and then get going. And so pretty much work starts earlier, so I'm starting probably around this time or a little before, but I have to cut it short earlier than normal than I have been. No real set schedule, just stream when I feel, but in between work and all that. So let me actually pick up a job. I should have been ahead of time ready for that post and just get the link. Okay, come on over there. We're up in the United Kingdom. I took around the for some reason I got a ding dong. Oh, because a ding dong. That was my Facebook page. I didn't realize that Facebook did that. I'll join you later. Nice. Okay. Thank you so much there, Mike. And I wish I need to have a fourth monitor. I seriously. Whoa! I got a subscriber. Where'd that window go? Thanks, Mike. Big shout out. And get my screen going. I need a fourth monitor. Jesus. Okay. Pick a job. Like I said, I was in the United Kingdom. And no, I gotta pick the town of Wick. Let's see. That looks. I'll be driving in Europe a little bit. Just have to. Get used to driving the left-hand right on the street. Thanks for the sub, Mike. And any of those else out there, let me know that I got another ding dong from Facebook. I gotta check my settings on that. Oh, left hand. If anybody needs help with the new YouTube program for subs, let me know. I'll do the same support. The big shout outs to with Mark Gaming Armstrong or Mark Armstrong Gaming. I don't need to wake up. And Phelan Day and Draven, they both pretty much got inspired. I can't even get my track hour set right. Can't even talk. I'm gonna need to wake up. Inspiration to start streaming again. So yeah, it's many years ago I was doing it, and I didn't, for a while there, didn't have much good internet, but now that I do and get things situated with my, I was using XSplit and didn't figuring out how to tweak the settings and everything that using too much CPU. So now I've been figuring out with OBS a lot easier, and eventually time to get my PC up to par once I get a tax return. But the old i7 4770 is not cutting it anymore for processing power, but OBS is cool where you can, I mean, I think you can do an XSplit too, but change the encoder to process through your GPU. Since I got a kick-ass video card with the 1070, it's not the 1080, but still. I think Mike might have posted the sub and I saw it, so appreciate it. I heard my iPad pretty much made the message sound too. I would highly recommend it. I have it on my cards in the upper right corner. The little, I think it's a white icon. I got Mark Armstrong's gaming channel there, Phelan Data Draven, and well, of course, a couple of my videos, but highlighted. But I would definitely check out Mark and Phelan Data Draven. It's pretty much one of the main ones that I've been watching, among others. I should one of these times get multiplayer up and going. Join some convoys and whatnot. Hopefully don't get too much of a griefed up and whatnot for, like, I've seen on some streams of Mark's about people running into him or driving through him and whatnot. Just a little bit of adjustment of my work schedule and real life that I'd be up like or go to work 3 hours earlier, so. Yep, I need to do that. I just commented on what Mike posted, that pretty much do I do much multiplayer, and I do need to start doing that. I haven't yet. I haven't really installed it. Get that bug off my screen. I got that. Anyway, yeah. Oh, I gotta turn around. Okay. But I do need to get the multiplayer mod going and check it out. I've watched it on a lot of streams. Well, at least mainly Mark's stream about it. I've heard about it and all that. I'd have to make a new profile. Like copy my main one like I did here to start Promods, or not really copy it, but anyway. Get the funds set up in XP and all that. Yep, I got another message. Too bad I can't have Restream get my Facebook messages. Restream chat. Track IR, why does it keep looking? And then my headset was gonna go on. I thought it would be nice to have a fourth monitor and I could have extra windows sitting up. But luckily they got, with Restream, I'm streaming to more than one platform, which, you know, currently is YouTube, Mixer, and Twitch. And I think I was driving the right hand of the street, side of the street. Whoops. But yeah, so I can only have, I can just have one chat window open, and then have it set up to where it relays back and forth to all three. So the monitor, I can kind of not worry about minimizing my OBS for one, and I can have maybe something else up to read, or the fourth monitor be above so I can read the chat up above instead of to the right of me. I really don't have a big setup like Mark Armstrong as far as screen TVs. I don't really have the room currently where I live, but I don't really have only one monitor to play the game. But the two monitors, big monitors I got, they would kind of do two screens next to each other, kind of, but they're not really the same size. But no, third monitor is up to my upper right. But if I had chat and above me, I could probably adjust that one and put it above so I can read the chat. But instead of looking to the right, especially with track IR. I guess multiplayer would be more interaction. The other thing I gotta do is test it out on farming sim. See if for one, the stream doesn't affect my stream and FPS broadcasting of doing a multiplayer server. Check that message. I need to have that. It would be set better to read that. Alright, so yeah, I'd have to, I'm right in the middle of stream. It would take some time to try to tweak that up and get it going. to get the multiplayer set up, Mike. So I'm not sure if you're in chat or not, but he was suggesting if I would let him join him in multiplayer. That'd be cool. That'd be awesome. It's just starting the stream. It would kind of take some time away from broadcasting currently to stop to get it installed and so forth, and register to count on the multiplayer and all that, I think. So, let's see. Post it again. There are loads of servers to choose from. Yeah, I know that. I'm kind of delaying my stream at the moment. I have a limited time before work. Let's see. I gotta put that screen back on. I want to keep that window open, but oh, shoot. Let's see. No, I don't really want to minimize. Gosh darn it. I need a fourth monitor big time. All I'll do is do that right there. Put it there so I can just alt tab and then read it instead of putting Windows back up in front. Yeah, there'd be a lot to choose from. Like cars, no collision. I just don't want to take away the stream to get that installed at the present time, and I don't have it. Didn't think about that. But yeah, anyway, I would highly recommend checking out Mark Armstrong, and his gaming channel, Mark Armstrong Gaming on YouTube. And huge community there, really cool. All kinds of benefits to joining his community. You can join him on his Facebook. All kinds of players to multiplayer, for example, on there. Would probably be pretty cool to start checking out. I was thinking about it, but then I was like, I kind of watched them, so then I kind of got seeing what has happened there, but I'll have to check it out, I guess, one of these times. This is pretty rare. Oh man, just the reality of waking up this early, 3 hours earlier. You know, Promods pretty much is awesome as far as redoing a lot of scenery, routes, cities, whatnot. And I do believe from reading on their forums, promods.net, that I believe they're trying to recruit for people to help them. They're going to, I think, looking at wanting to do one for American Truck, which would be awesome. I mean, think about it. They're doing extra countries on ETS too. I would think they might develop some awesome stuff for American Truck. You never know. They might end up developing stuff faster than SCS would. I mean, we're much better than, like, say, the coast-to-coast map, I would think. I'm just gonna have to do that. Might be beneficial to interact with people watching. Do multiplayer to start out. I mean, fun for you. Hi, welcome to the stream. Okay, so it related to Twitch, but why is it not related to Mixer? Hopefully I'm not missing any Mixer chats. I kind of did minimize that pop-out chat just in case. But it says that connected on Restream it to Mixer, as all three of them: Mixer, Twitch, and YouTube. So pretty much I work at grocery, and so I have to start earlier, 3 hours earlier. The whole store got redone as far as reset, moved stuff around, and the department that I worked at got moved to all the main aisles. So instead of going all over the place, I'm kind of working with the night crew and then finishing up stuff they don't want to do. So it's a lot easier that way. That's why I'm bumped up 3 hours earlier. It's pretty much the natural foods. I'm in organics. I used to have a little small section plus double locations. Now it's just all integrated to the main aisle. So I break down the load. The guys work their aisles once I get them down. Just break them down the load with the rest of them, and then pick an aisle, start working it, and then finish up stuff they don't want to do. Like bulk foods, for example. Nobody wants to pour a bunch of oats and nuts and whatever. Or protein bars. They don't want to start protein bars. Or me going bazillion locations all over the store. Believe me, it was starting to take longer. I'm like, yeah, we really need to start taking they were talking about doing it to move me up, or start earlier, and just beating around the bush, never got it scheduled. Okay, they finally broke down and said, yeah, okay, we need to start you earlier. Even though I've got scheduled still later, okay, we actually gotta just change it. You go ahead and start coming early. So normally I'd be, like I said, about maybe now 2 hours later I've been starting to stream. Whoa, I gotta watch what I'm doing. I'm trying to get a drink of coffee. Yeah, I got to do that too. It's like I do have all the other social links I can put in the description. I got to think about doing that. I do have a Facebook page, but I don't really want to share that on a different channel platform. So, but at least my stream channel, but I can put it in my description. I just got to remember. Not really trying to take away someone else. It's just the community is cool. From Mark Armstrong, I just don't want to. But it's just awesome that I could be able to maybe at least try to set up some convoys eventually in the future. Probably tomorrow, maybe. Well, to me, it's later today, possibly, but I might try to stream after work. Better slow down. That's alright. And the United Kingdom got these 48-mile-an-hour speed limit areas. Or not. When I say mile an hour, I meant kilometers. But so used to saying that being in the States. I'm gonna pause real quick here. I want to make sure my I'm not mixing missing any mixer chats. Even though I have Restream up. Okay, good. I'm not. I might be missing some Facebook chats, but I didn't hear any messages yet, so. Okay, 1 second. Oh, don't tell me I did. Oh, it's over here. Okay, and I minimize something. I just wanted to respond to a message. Sorry about that, guys. Let me get back into the game. So, I'm thinking about doing that. I'll just have to wait till I get home, start setting it up, a new profile, like I did for Promods, and get the multiplayer MP Trucker mod installed and whatnot. And that way, I'm not doing it while I'm streaming, for one. And a really huge community with Mark Gaming Armstrong. A lot of good, cool folks to join up with to play, especially multiplayer truck MP, multiplayer farming sim, multiplayer Euro truck. So I'd highly recommend them. There's a cool community with Phelan Day Draven too. Well, a little smaller, a lot smaller, probably a little bigger than me, but still. I got to also set up on my description in a couple different social media links, but I do has set up the free whatever Discord channel, so eventually get some folks that not to troll, but to join, make the stream a little more lively to communicate. So that might be also a thing with multiplayer, would be awesome, as long as they're being respectful and don't have to worry about kicking them if they're being obnoxious over the air. So and instead of just me jabbering John by myself or responding to chat. The reason why I say that is when watching Phelan Day at Draven, he has some people started, joining with him, and eventually just joining him on this. Well, first it was TeamSpeak, and now it's Discord. But he has quite a couple, usually sometimes a couple people with him, sometimes by himself. But in fact, I might one of these times see if I can talk to him, if I can join. Well, sometimes he streams while I stream, so it'll be kind of cool. He's hilarious. Oh man. It's mature content, just fine you though, but it's still hilarious to listen to him. Stubborn, he can be really stubborn, but hopefully he's not going to be really affected by the new YouTube partner program. He has the subs, but I don't know if he has the hours. Maybe. He does have a lot of, not maybe. He might, because he has a lot of... Whoa, where am I going? I'm talking and not thinking. Almost ran into that invisible wall. People would know if you did... If you're under the requirements, new requirements for partner program, you would have gotten a message either on your YouTube or your email, or whatever your email is tied to. Well, I do have one tied to Yahoo, but also Gmail. I think it got sent to my Gmail, because what happened was I got actually 2 channels. I never really intentionally made 2 channels, but I started out, I had a YouTube channel since 2008. I created this channel, and then later on, years later, I can't remember when, made a Google Plus account or a Google account, or the Gmail account, right? Oh, I passed it. Jeez, talking. And then Google bought out YouTube, so then it pretty much merged both of them, made 2 channels. So I can sign in either an email, but then I have to just switch accounts. So they're kind of interlinked, but I have actually 2 channels. I don't really put much on the other channel, or have any subscribers, but Well, oh, I know one thing I'm doing. I forgot to do my warp speed. I've been hearing my signal going super fast. I'm driving at the warp speed defaults. But anyhow, yeah. But the partner program was, you know, just a certain amount of watch time, and I can't remember what the limit was, but I'm gonna be losing that. Basically means losing monetization. That means getting ad revenue. I haven't made any money from YouTube. It's currently, my AdSense shows about $14 or something like that. That's over the course of since 2008. But still, I'm gonna be able to monetize until I reach 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours viewed watch time. It's kind of sad for those real small YouTubers, you know, to lose that. They actually probably made, you know, I don't know, every year or something, $100 or something. Still, it's $100. They're going to lose that. And, well, from a YouTube gaming standpoint, if you start streaming and you keep streaming, and eventually, I mean, if people continue to watch, and if they're watching if you stream like 2 hours, and you got 48 people watching, that could add up. It would add up pretty easy for a year, 4,000 hours. But the 1,000K or 1K subs, that's a huge challenge. Especially those people that just make videos like blogs or creative videos like cooking channels or whatever. You know, it's just because a few people out there on YouTube spoiled it for everybody else, and YouTube changed it. So I got like until February 20th, but I don't want to get into what it is, but it's out there. There's reaction videos. There's one guy videoing a dead body out in the woods, and YouTube just wait a minute, we're gonna have to change. What are you doing? Oh, what I'm doing? I'm turning left. It's like turning left. I'm turning right. I'm so not used to driving on the left-handed street. And plus, I'm talking. I'm supposed to yield. It's like a left turn, but I'm turning right. I'm so used to turning right without having to worry about somebody else has to yield. Never mind. And okay, I'm back on track. I missed the turn the first time. I just get too busy talking sometimes and I forget what I'm doing. Well, especially if I'm on a... Well, that's not really a rant, but sort of. And of course I'm not fully woke up. I need to get another cup of coffee. Now, this is cool. This is the biggest thing. Before I actually, I mean, I've been subscribed. Yeah, I've been subscribed to Mark Heeman Armstrong, and it didn't connect. This is before I actually joined their Facebook, our community on Facebook. I didn't catch it at the time, but there's one time I actually missed it until the second time. But I was streamed. Not this early, but my normal time before my job changed. I gotta keep focused on it. I'm gonna turn before I miss it again. I had him join my channel or watch my show before he actually starts getting set up in the stream. And I caught it the second time, and I'm like, oh, I know you. With the big screen TVs and nice cool setup, and getting annoyed people asking you why are you strapped to your chair, and oh yeah that's me. I was like ecstatic. He's a normal person, but at the same time, look how fast his channel has grown in a short amount of time. It's just awesome, and all the support his community has done to help him actually build his setup. Basically, if you look on his channel. Not really going to the details. You got it. I don't want to get spoilers, but checking him out. And he has all the details about why he's strapped to his chair. Don't really go in there and ask him that. Just look at his videos, watch him. You'll find out. I never asked him. I just started listening and watching it. It's like, I thought it was just like cool. It's like, okay, he's role playing, driving a truck. But no, I don't want to give spoilers away. I don't really want. Well, actually, I don't want you to ask him because he has a disability. He has no choice. He has seizures. So don't chat and ask him about it. I mean, he'll respond, but just after a while, it gets annoying that people ask him all the time. I didn't even think of anything of it until I started watching this and people asking him left and right. I thought, cool, man. He's just role playing, getting into his chair. Maybe his chair rumbles and doesn't want to get shit. I don't know. I didn't even think anything of that. Why is he strapping himself in? To be honest. So, oh, okay, that's why. It's like Anyway, it's kind of early. I usually take an intermission break at about an hour in, but it's like 15 minutes, 45 minutes in stream. But I do need to get a refill of coffee, get up, stretch out, smoke a cigarette. I don't can't really, well, even if I had a vape, I probably wouldn't be able to do it in this house according to the rules. But uh, anyway, I'm going to get up and then also restroom, and I will be back. So I'll put my BRB screen on for those watching after the fact on YouTube. You can pretty much just skim through it, or even on Mixer or Twitch or whatever, you can skim through that part until you see the screen disappear of my BRB. And then, yeah, I will be right back. It'll be about 5 to 8 minutes, real quick, and then I will start back up again. I'll probably find a rest area. Actually, I probably could do that right now, but I'll do it when I come back. Usually I do it and then I go to break, but I do need more coffee, so I'll be right back. Whoop, I forgot. I switched screens. I gotta hit my microphone. 1 second. I'll be right back. So I'm back. Switch screens. I was gonna put like Discord and stuff in the description. I have to load that up and whatnot. Let's see. One second here. I want to load up Discord and then I get the. I think I can get the link. Also, I'd have to tweak my groups. And I have to remember what my buttons programmed. Sorry about this, guys. I'm not set up. Push to talk. Keybinds. Unassigned. No, I don't know about alt. Oh. Okay. No. No. I'll fix it later. But anyhow. And then what the hell? Ah! And I'm not black screen. Blech. That's right. OBS does not want to. It's not like a XSplit where that automatically gets the game going there until. Huh. I don't even know what. Okay, I'll have to do that later. I have to figure it out later. To get the link for that. Wasting time, actually. I do have Discord up. But what am I doing? It's just a map. That's all I want. Not. Okay, that's where I'm at. I was there. Blech. Coffee. I started drinking. And there's a. There we go. I probably didn't need to get a repair, but over there. The rest up. Oh, man. I'm just not used to waking up this early. I did wake up without an alarm. Oh, that reminds me. One second. I gotta fix my phone in case it don't go off at 9. It's just about an hour and 15 minutes. Okay. That's just the time I need to wake up. Make sure it's 2 hours. But I started waking up before. But I've been starting to get in a habit. It just happens. So it happened that way. Okay, I had to work up 2 hours, or 3 hours later than usual. I had to wake up at 2, 2 my time, 2 Pacific Standard Time, and I just started waking up like 3 or 4 hours, 5 hours before I had to wake up or go to work. Instead of, whoa, it's right, left-hand driving. And then, so now I'm just adjusting it to 3 hours earlier, so. And like I woke up before my alarm anyway, so. It just took me a while to fall asleep though, because I'm normally used to falling asleep later. And my mind just going a million miles an hour, trying to rest it. It kind of sucks. I had a lot more people popping in and watching later. It is what it is, though. Real life comes first because, hey, it's what pays the bills. That's what's so awesome about Restream. You can stream to them, and then they stream to multiple platforms for you. And then you got the chat feature. You can read them all in one shot. So. There's other things that, other tools for streaming. I forgot to mention that. I'm going to post about that. With Restream, I suggest if you're on a stream, you can stream more than one platform. There's other platforms I don't even heard of before, or if it's worth doing. But like I never heard of a Mixer, and it's like, wow, it's actually started out near town where I'm at, in Redmond, Washington. It's a competitor to Twitch, well, and YouTube gaming now, especially with the lower requirements for their partner program. 750 followers, you know, and all that. So anyway, and then I recommend the God, I even forgot what I was going to say. The Streamlabs.com, where you could set up for donations and also have a bunch of the little widgets to anywhere from like subscriber count, subscriber or viewers, chat overlay like I'm using. Well, Restream has a chat overlay as well, but yeah, it's all kinds of different little tools. The subscriber notices, you can join more, you know, each one of them. You can put Mixer and Twitch and all that, and it all pops up on my screen. Quite a bit of them that I already knew about from when I streamed only to Twitch, and then I had Twitch transfer to my YouTube channel, the videos. But why do it all in one shot, and then you don't have to worry about going to Twitch and then transfer the video over. Okay, now a job. I was just thinking there was a post about that. I just give somebody want to start out to stream or record, but all right. I really don't want to. I want to actually go back to Norway if I can, but it's gonna be that's too long. I might actually take a quick travel get different scenery. Especially I'm talking, and so used to driving the right hand side of the road right now. I'm in a talkative mood. So let's go to map view, map view. Ireland. I'm gonna go to France. All right. Just the break of dawn in the game. I have to check out. There's this other company that has a bunch of tools set up. It's a subscription fee of $7.99, but to help support with the new YouTube program. But I don't know if I need all their features, but I don't know. I might just try it out, and they say you can stop anytime you can. What did I just choose? That's too short. Oh, what the hell? I forgot. That's why. Okay. A little bit longer than that. Not that long though. Shoot, okay. That one it is. Going from Nantes to Le Mans. Used plastics. 9 tons. Do I need fuel? No. I almost started driving the left-hand side of the road again. I'm like, wait a minute. I went to France just because I want to talk a little more and focus better. Oh yeah, and then they got the realistic graphics mod. You got actually 2 mods. The regular mod for the regular set game, and then the one for Promods, for compatibility to Promods. It is pretty decent graphics, if I say so myself. So, highly recommend that mod. And of course I got the Mercedes mods, the open pipe mod. I was playing the Scania's open pipe mod, and I've had comments saying, "Oh, God, that awful sound! That's an awful sounding truck," because they're so, real life in Europe, I guess, or yeah, the trucks are quieter. That's why a lot of the base truck sounds are quiet. Of course, I purposely turned up the cabin sound. I might need to check that because my environmental sounds are low. I can't hear the traffic inside the truck. I don't know if it's because of Pro Mods or because I turned off a sound mod, but I mean lately I haven't been able to hear like birds and inside the cab, and I don't know. I might have messed up some sound settings when I... Or maybe it's just this truck mod, I'm not sure. I know I'm jabbering, but that's just even if somebody's not watching. But it helps to have people chat with you. Big shout out with those people who have subscribed lately, since I have started back up streaming the past couple months. Since December, I think I started back up. I went from like 31 or 32 subscribers down to 71, probably now 72 or 73. I think I got 2 notices. So that's a big increase. Hopefully it increases a lot more to... I don't think it'll make it by February 20th to get 1,000 subs, but that would be a high goal to make, but... It's one thing I gotta figure out with Streamlabs, or maybe somewhere else, to get a actual live subscriber widget. Counter, whatnot. I had one with Streamlabs, but it wasn't updating. I have to manually update it? I don't know, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure how Streamlabs works too. If it hopefully discounts YouTube, because I linked them all Twitch and Mixer, but I don't think it would count follows from Twitch and Mixer. But they would have to have a separate goal counter for those. I'd have to log in there, each one of the other ones again, set it up, get the link. I don't know. It ties the follower count or messages on screen with one link, one browser source. But I don't know about the subscriber, how the Streamlabs part. But it didn't look like it was counting live. I'd like to have to manually update it or something. But there's like too many bars going across my screen to me. I had to put the chat in English. Please chat in English and text, because I've had people come in and talk in different languages. I don't have mods yet, or I have had one. I'm not sure, I haven't seen in a while. But had some coming in and then talking in different languages, and or saying, "Do you speak this? You're sure you don't speak?" I don't remember what language it was, but like, no, sorry, I speak English only. It's like, I don't really want to. And then I started putting the title in saying English only, like, I don't really want to do that. This kind of sucks. Starting a little later than usual, or earlier than usual on my recent followers to go watch or view counts this early. But it is what it is. I have to work early, so I don't really have a set schedule to stream. It's just kind of been, but now that I work early, it's gonna change that. Oop, hitting the wrong pedal. No wonder it wasn't working. It's taking me a bit to still wake up because it's 3 hours earlier than normal. Well, from waking up, not still like I would have been up either now or next 1 hour. Of course, and also it took me a little while to fall asleep earlier, and a shorter nap when I got off work. My body will start adjusting soon, though. One real thing that helps to adjust to drastic change of schedule is wrong button. Melatonin. It's a natural sleeping aid. Get that damn thing off. There we go. I'm like trying to turn my headlights off. Okay. Keep hitting the wrong button. Oh. Why am I driving on the fast lane? Oh, I minimized some other chats. Hopefully I'm not restream is working. I want to double check, just make sure. That'd be awesome to have a fourth monitor. I might think about doing that, but I got other things to actually do. Is like upgrade my hard drive and a microphone, better microphone, studio microphone. That's one thing I would do. If I do have a link in there for if you'd like to donate, help donate. That would all go to pretty much upgrading my system. Of course, I have funds myself to put toward it, like I have been doing for my machine. Like when I get my tax return, I haven't gotten my W-2 yet, but waiting for that. But it'll hopefully be enough to upgrade my motherboard and processor. Well, my goal is motherboard, processor, and another power supply. So then I'll still have this kind of setup. Well, I want to have an awesome video card, but I have an older video card sitting somewhere. I had one that blew up, and then last year I had, with my tax return, had to buy the 1070. But that way I could have another machine Just wish this motherboard that I have currently had another PCI slot. I'm not sure if it'd work, but I have PCI slots, not PCI Express slots, the extra slots besides the video. But it would be nice to have a machine to set the stream or do the stream for me to where I better have frames. This one I have to worry about lowering my frames. If I upgrade, I would think I wouldn't have to worry about the frames dropping as bad as it is now. I did tweak distance tweaking. It was frames were a lot lower, but if I had a dedicated streaming machine with a streaming card, would be awesome. The first things first would make sure. I mean, I probably still would want to get the motherboard, new processor, and RAM, and possibly another power supply, so I don't have to like gut this one out completely. I can still use it or have it. You know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong, the i7 4770 is still decent to play games. Not for processing video. Or at least streaming it. That's why I had to tweak OBS to the encoder to utilize my GPU for processing. Since I'm bottlenecking on CPU. I mean, XSplit used to not take so much resources, and I have to figure out, it's a lot of advanced features to tweak out whatever, and whatever happened in their updates, but it started hogging a lot more processor. And then finalizing tweaking to where it doesn't do slideshow choppiness. I mean, OBS is pretty competitive. Actually, I wouldn't go with the straight OBS. It's still out there, the regular OBS. I'd go OBS Studio. I mean, XSplit is great. It has a lot of different features, but it also, in some cases, has to pay for it. There's a free version. If I would Alt-Tab out, it would flash up a screen. It wouldn't be able to Alt-Tab out. Like, you'd still hear me, but you wouldn't be able to see the video. Or see the video. That's the heck with it. I don't want to pay the subscription anymore. I'm so glad that Twitch TV didn't finalize getting bought out by Google for what they're doing, considering what they're doing to YouTube with the new partner program. I'm just so glad that Amazon bought it. That'd be awesome if Amazon turned around bought out YouTube. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I wasn't watching. Bad on me. Surprised I didn't get the notification of the collision. Oop, wrong button. And I gotta get over. Oh, he's not gonna be in my blind spot. But he's... There we go. I get over. I could tell starting early is not gonna help my views. I know there's one subscriber that's been missing my shows, but I thought I would have had them. Of course, there was someone I did the afternoon stream to got some subscribers there, but they may watch it after the fact. So, thank you very much. Leave your comment below. I think it's Scott Rogers. Hopefully one of these times get to actually chat with him again. Big shout out to him. I'm missing my stream. Missed out seeing Nutty Rabbit. I'm wondering where. And Mr. Panda Games. What are you doing? Nobody's holding you up. Oh my god, really? You just... I guess because I'm on the kind of the left lane, I guess. I guess I'm on the left lane. Just help yourself. But I'm not even going there. Jeez. I'm still not awake. Getting all flustered with traffic. What are you doing, Shiny? Hear everybody screaming, what the blankety blank are you guys doing? I know. I got on my Twitch. I got a check mark, mature audience only. But on Mixer and YouTube, I don't really have it set to that. I don't really want to limit that on YouTube, especially with the new YouTube program. But so I guess I gotta keep it PG-13. But I mean, I could change it on Mixer or viewer discretion only for YouTube. It's like like Faith and Data Draven does. You're at your own risk. I don't want to limit my views to checkmark. This is an adult viewing content only, especially with the new YouTube partner program. For mature audiences only. Limit your views and subscriber count. Oh well, I kind of the other day Draven was like, it would be losing even more. But that's the other thing I would like talking. I gotta talk. I don't know if you get convinced or not, but just mean is he used to do thumbnails. I understand maybe it takes a little extra time, but that was back when transfer videos and from YouTube or Twitch did that, and then Twitch screwed him over for not able to export. Da 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 da. Now, free stream is not editing. We used to go straight to YouTube, then it was editing what game he played, title, and all that jazz. And then now we're three stream. I don't want to go a bazillion different places, he says, but he's funny. He's stubborn. But set your gaming title. Supposed to, technically, when you do your title, YouTube's supposed to choose what game you're playing. However, it gets stuck on them. It does to me too. But yeah, Restream, you go to their site, you can set all your game titles in one shot. However, also too, you'd have to right there you can manually edit. Twitch, what game you're playing. Mixer, what game you're playing. YouTube, no, it says supposed to be by title. Well, okay, yeah, but then you just go to your live dashboard and change it, and tags, whatever. But long story short, it's a little crooked. Long story short, he just wants to have it blank. It's like, well, that's, especially now, it's going to hurt the amount of views or followers coming into your channel to actually probably get his YouTube partner back. I'm not sure if he's hurting on that or not, but I know his subscribers base is not, as far as amount of subscribers, but views. But I mean, it would get more discovery, yeah, okay. Doesn't really care too much about that, but people searching on YouTube just not going to search just for title. They're going to actually, and YouTube gaming especially, they're going to look by games. Especially Twitch and Mixer, they will search by the game category, not by a search bar. So you want a benefit of having both worlds to get more views or more followers, or your channel to grow, or channels in the case of multi-streaming with Restream. Alright, so 1 hour and 29 minutes into the stream, and I got a little bit of extra time, and let us see what we can do. What's my rest period? I probably do need to rest. Come on, world map. Promods take a while to load. Okay. That view back. Not that. And 7 hours. Okay. Gotta get something short. Come up close to the 2 hour mark. Wow, nothing really super short. That is a 4 hour and 41 minute. Let's just have something, if I can. 151. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's try it. Have enough time, then I can rest after that. And maybe the break time then. So I'm trying to figure out what time I want to stay till. I don't have to work until a little less than 4 hours. Well, I gotta get ready before that. So let's say 3 hours. No, 2 hours. I'm thinking what time I started yesterday. Can minimize. Not that minimize. Sometimes I like to take a little bit of break, little before I have to get ready in 2 hours, but. I haven't really watched lately any of Family Dave's streams. I wonder if he's affected or if he rants on it or not. I'd be curious now. Oh, it's just starting to set in. I have to work early. But the job's gonna be easier now, though. Just leave me a little less stress. Not to worry just about, instead of worrying about my load by myself. Oh, off the curb. Hey. Ooh. Using my steering wheel buttons for gas and pedal, and not using my pedals, gas pedals. Or gas and brake pedal, I should say. Knock on wood, man, there was no internet issue today. I better do that. Knock on wood. Usually, at the start of the stream, I'd get kicked off of streaming. A couple times, usually. Must have been restream. They were having issues, I guess. I don't know. I thought it was my my firewalls or the router firewall, something. I had some other strange issues going on in the computer. Namely, one of them being like AVG's internet firewall was messing with my Razer Manowar Razer's headset. And then I was having beeping sounds going on. I had to like replug it in a different USB port. Kept random beeping. I had to research that. Had all kinds of, my hard drive would sound like it was crashing. It wouldn't want to boot up, wouldn't show up on the, or the BIOS that switched, or I don't know, it didn't show up the hard drive. Thought that's going. Fans are starting to sound loud. I gotta clean them out and or get new ones. I think they're not the CPU fan, but the case fans. hard drive had to do a scan disk, stuff like that. And then finally showed it back up. Thought I had to get a new hard drive. I still want to because I want to get a solid state drive, especially booting for Windows. Microphone, I want a better quality of sound. But yeah, all kind of. I had a bunch of other issues I can't remember now. But oh yeah, my headset all of a sudden stopped working. I had to fix the drivers. Did all of a sudden quit working for me all of a sudden. I mean, it was turned on, but as far as hearing something, it conked out. I don't know how or why. I mean, I got like spyware scanners, the ABG. I don't know what was going on. Adware, spyware, whatnot. Oh man, I think it's setting in there. I didn't sleep enough, but at least I did get some. I think I got a total of 4 hours for after work today, this morning. Now, well, yesterday. No, this morning. No, still today. 13 hours ago I got off work. No, 12 hours ago. Got off work. Oh, it's 90. That's why I didn't change the thumbnail. I have been collecting screenshots to make new ones. But I just didn't want to make a really short stream and edit one real quick. And whoa, are we slowing down or what? It's because people don't want to. The A doesn't know how to merge. Well, plus the AI at times, like when it's 80 or 90, the trucks don't, and some cars don't go the actual speed limit. Yeah, definitely. I think multiplayer, no cars would be ideal server, because I think I've heard or seen people driving cars and slam into you. Well, no collision maybe, but it'd be kind of annoying people drive through you. That's the only thing I've been turned off about, is about doing it on live. But it might benefit to have more people interacting with the stream. As far as watching Mark Armstrong, you know, you got doing the multiplayer and gets griefed by people running into him, driving through him, and whatever server he is, you know, server on. It'd be kind of cool to have it try to do a convoy live stream. And then I gotta test out Farming Sim, if I can open up a game, or yeah, as a server. Probably don't want to do my episodes that I've been doing on Ballymood, simply because I want to continue that one being offline. Let's set up a different one. I could probably transfer funds or cheat whatever the funds, I don't know, or start out like Mark Armstrong did yesterday or today or earlier last night to them, or yesterday to them. Start out from scratch type of deal, or I don't know, I'll figure it out. But I want to test it out at least to see if my internet or broadcasting FPS whatnot, or quality of stream will handle that. And not necessarily the amount of people joining it, and there's issues. Farming Sim, you have to wait for syncing with other players every time somebody joins or leaves or come back, whatever. But meaning as far as I want to see performance on the stream, as far as testing that out. Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning now. Sometimes, you know, when I do have a day off, I'll be like up for a couple hours, have to nap. I don't know why. It's just part of getting old. Yes, I'm old. Well, it's not old unless you're actually, to be honest, my parents' age. You know, once you get that age, people can't believe it. What? My dad? I wish my dad played games. Like, really? I mean, I'm the first generation gamer. Grew up playing the Atari 2600. And then the Commodore 64. I had my own first actual, like, personal computer. Playing Space Invaders, you know, Atari, playing Space Invaders, playing, ping pong, you know, or pong, whatever. I mean, the day and age before that was, you know, a stand-up arcade, you know, so yeah, I mean, once you're a gamer, you don't quit. Even my mom plays games. Well, speeding offense. Well, now her eyesight's going bad. She hasn't been able to play like PlayStation. She used to play the regular first PlayStation. Had PlayStation 2, Nintendo, but she still plays Facebook games. Shoot, she's in her 80s. My dad, you know, he plays Facebook games, but he hasn't really gotten into like all the other games that like she played and I played. Maybe not She wouldn't be into like this type of game, but I don't know. My dad might like the farming sim. I don't know, but I thought I'd try posting that on my actual Facebook, my personal page. I think he's seen me play it before when I was living with him, but or this game too. Actually, it was shorter than I thought, for time-wise. I was trying to post to my personal profile page on Facebook to see if I can get actually more views, or comments, but avail. I don't really want to spam my Facebook, my personal Facebook, so thought I'd just post it at once if people wanted to, or family or friends wanted to, the people I've got friends on Facebook wanted to see. Some people I played games with, you know, I ran a guild years ago throughout different MMOs. That means massively multiplayer online. Like Age of Conan, that's why my handle, I never really changed it. I could. It's Shiny Star AOC. AOC stands for Age of Conan. That's my first my first MMO was Star Wars Galaxies. Initially. Well, I mean, online playing was other games like There.com or Sims Online. Should have won around the whole way. Alright, but anyway, and eventually I started up a guild. That's a long story. Was in another guild at work. I got my way up to be an officer, and then actually like second or third, something like that. And then when the other new guild leader took over, or was voted in, and I got to go and turn around. Long story short, I had to got drama. I had to start my own guild, pretty much start my own guild and raid leading and whatnot. Yeah, and then went through Rift and then yeah, EverQuest 2 and stuff like that. But anyhow, people on Facebook, they're friends that I've met there. I'm gonna do a UE on this intersection. It's illegal, but once it turns green. This is illegal. Do not do this at home. Well, in the States, sometimes, well, not a truck, but some places it is legal to do a U-turn. The state of Washington, a lot of times it's not. Unless it says okay on the street. But most states, it is illegal to do a U-turn like that. Europe probably is not. Definitely not, probably. I haven't played MMOs in a long. Well, I've done some. Not recently, but I haven't really not like I had. It was a burnout. I have a lot of drama. Stuff that happens. I can name all kinds of stories. Like the time I had a guy, we invited or started raiding or having raid and had a bunch of friends. A gal that, and she had some sort of friend that to invite to the guild that was a tank, which means, you know, stand and tank the mob and you heal them. I'm just gonna drop it there. It's crooked, but and then he was kind of like assisting tank with me at the main tank, and eventually thought that, as stereotyped as that, the a tank with, you know, is as thought it was an officer, or to be like officer as a, like, or looked up as an officer, and eventually thought, well, and then he wanted to ask if we to help run raids, and I'm like, no. Some of his little demeanor of getting fussy and over loot and stuff, whatever. Anyway, it ended up being drama. Thought you know, and then how we're gonna do this one layout of this one raid. He pretty much just started that. Well, it sounds like you're a little upset because he wanted to do it. Say, oh, I'll do it this way, and he type it in guild chat and suggest it this way, and so, well, we'll figure it out. We want to do this and that, and it doesn't matter. And it's like, sounds like you're a little upset, and then start going off. Oh well, it's just all kinds of stuff in guilds, running guilds and stuff, and somebody gets power tripped, and I started going off in my own vent that I paid for. Nobody else helped. Right in the middle of raid, trying to fill up the rest of the slots with pugs, people, player pickups, or whatever you call it, up groups. Anyway, I'm gonna take a break and come back, and I'll be right back. I got all kinds of stories. I'm just in a talkative mood. I just need people, hopefully, that are watching to interact. It kind of helps alleviate, and eventually try to get figure out with the Discord, get people in if they are not trolls or try to disrupt the stream and whatnot, or just actually have a conversation on chat or there. So I'll be back in 5 to 7 minutes, and I'll continue the stream a little bit longer. Probably a short route, but well, maybe I'll wait. I'm kind of just hankering for another cigarette. But I don't. Let me just actually. This time I have to rest. So I'll continue. I'm not always going to take a break, but I'm going to have to get ready soon for work. There's a. I want to go around this way though. Unlock that, whatever it is. Get that, and I'll just do a quick short run. If it gets up too long to where I'm hankering for a cigarette, I'll do it. But actually, yeah, I do want a break. So let me go rest up, and then I'll take a quick smoke break. Get more coffee. I really don't have to get ready quite yet until 1 hour. I'll make it 3 hour. Might make a 3 hour stream. I'll see. All sorts of stories about the MMOs. That's fun, but after a while it gets burnt out. Especially, you know, the rebuilding the guild a couple times over and Rift, and I don't know when to turn there. Then transferring a different game and starting a different kind of guild, their different guild name, and And the guys, well, we're gonna try this out, and we're gonna do it, and play requests come from Rift to there with the people I've met in Age of Conan, and then like, oh, it's like, we actually want to be like top 10 pro gamers. Well, you're not gonna get that in EverQuest now. It's too old of a game. There's always somebody at the top. It's like, oh, sorry, and then quit. Then another guy go back to Rift and actually took away my guild from Rift. Son of a bitch. All that platinum I put into the banks actually took a lot of time, and then other people donated for that too. But still, I mean, it's a lot more than what EverQuest, even though I still have the guild hall. A lot more work that I actually crafted, got stuff, and whatever. But couldn't start out from scratch to make a guild, but he ended up, or in EverQuest, but does it in Rift and steals my guild from it that already had a huge amount of guild bank access that took a lot of work and time and effort. I mean, a lot more than say what I have in EverQuest, what we had in EverQuest as far as the guild hall. It's retarded. Anyhow, I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break and I'll be right back. Sorry, I've gone off on all kinds of rants, but so did I think I upgraded. I'll double it. I thought I did. Let me make sure. I did. No, I did. I thought I did. I want to make sure because I'm talking. Yeah, I did. Alright, so I'll be taking a break. I'll get this guy rested up and then we'll go on another trip. I bet he failed on the Rift guild. They never got top 10. Never got the real professional guild. Probably, he said, "Well, I ran one well and look, it was successful." Well, why are you? I don't know. Somewhere along lines, just jump ships and hopped over and does this and spur of the moment jump that. It's kind of a little bit of my personal opinion, manic depressive or bipolar, like just like his brother, twin brother, in some aspects like that, but not as drastic. But in some aspects, yes, kind of bounces up and down somewhere else. Anyway, I'm not going to name names. Thank you. I'll be right back in 5 to 8 minutes, and I'll start up another thing or route. So if you're watching after the fact on YouTube or on Twitch or Mixer, you can just fast forward past this part. You'll see my screen changes, and then back to the game screen that's when you can start hitting play back again. Those that are on live, just bear with me. I'll be right back in a few. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I was steamed up by remembering guild stuff, especially the last one I talked about with the EverQuest to Rift guild getting stolen or snagged away from me. Oh. Alright, so back into the mix. We get a job. But yeah, that's just still irks me. Give up on a guild because you want to be pro and you can't do it on EverQuest to get top 10 or whatever. And yet has the gall to go back to Rift with his other buddy, and that we had drama with. But anyway, installed my guild in Rift. That took a lot more work to get platinum, and someone else helped donate and work way up back and forth with drama to get build up to raid and whatnot. But anyhow, still had a character in the guild, and I was inactive and took it away from me. Couldn't start out scratch because he couldn't start out scratch in EverQuest to get the free benefits that I worked my ass off for. Anyhow, and probably failed miserably to get top 10. Probably, oh no, probably say like, I did well, I got really successful guild and everything. Probably did Rift too. Yeah, but you weren't top 10, I bet. Probably didn't last because he hops and jumps ships left and right. Did it once before on me. Jumped ship and left Age of Conan servers and went played another server. His characters, his friends, and everything else just started dropping like flies. Like left guild. What the heck is going on? He transferred servers. Found out later, years later, and came back to Rift. Or found that I was in Rift. Like I said, he maybe doesn't have the manic episodes like his twin brother, but he does, on the spur of the moment, do manic things, or ups and downs, and maybe he doesn't have actual crazy episodes, but he does have the spur of the moment ups and downs, highs and lows. Not as drastic as brother to where it's a medical condition. Heck, I've been classified as that myself. But it's mainly been more when I had some kind of emotional issue to go on and start losing sleep. And then get religious, and then start interacting, or actually, since you start losing sleep, you go nuts. You start pretty much living out your dreams. Not necessarily dreams as far as good dreams. I'm talking about like you're in the dream world type of dream. You know, it's just going without sleep a certain amount of days will start making you go nuts. For a lot of people. For anybody. I mean, some people maybe have a little more tolerance, but I don't really have super emotional highs and lows. I mean, eventually, it's like anybody else, I'll get pet peeved or angry, but not really depressed. Sometimes just that, but not, or aggravated and something, and all hard to shake off. But I mean, it was years and years and years of, you know, since probably 2008, in the process of the MMO, and then running a guild even quite a few years, and sticking with games. I mean, the only time I hopped different games was that often was going from Age of Conan when it started kind of fizzling out, of a bunch of other things happening, and going to Rift, and eventually back and forth, struggling to get building and rebuilding the guild over and over. It's a lot of turnover and drama, and then going to try EverQuest, keeping it going, and then other stuff happening again among with them and a couple other times. But anyhow, partly a lot of stuff I had to self-search myself about. I've been kind of pretty much taking a break for a long period of time about running guilds. This time I'll probably be just back if I ever did, but I would have to make a commitment to stay. I've been kind of playing other games for a long while, checking out some other MMOs, playing all by myself though, but I wouldn't. I have been more hopping around now, but it's not making a commitment though. Like joining, well, except for one I did, but not really a guild. It kind of is, but it was that one. I can't remember the name of it. Real life money. You can make real life money if you really, but it would take a long time. Entropy Universe, I think it is. Is it Entropy Universe? Or no, I can't remember. Something. That's on my computer. I have to all tab out. But it costs money to, or strategically, to get your ammo. It's a first-person spaceship, on spaceship stuff, and I put money into it to actually get, to pay. You can pay for your getting your game money, or or buy your ammo, whatever. And then eventually, just strategically a way to pay for your expenses in the game by playing. But it's a lot of grind to level up, but. Just after a while, it got old. It's a huge ass grind. Probably way more than what EverQuest used to be, but not really a rating in a way. Kind of, if you got leveled up enough to go hunt. But I think it's a certain amount of year you can make, but you can make real life money eventually. It just takes a long ass hard work. Actually, I'm curious now, what's that game name? I could look it up real quick with my desktop. It is I'm wasting time. I think it was Entropy. Yeah, it's Entropy Universe. I was right. But I mean, if I was on an actual MMO and got hooked on it and find a guild, I don't know if I would create a guild because it's a lot of work. I could do it. I've done it from ground up many times over. It would be possibly, if streaming would be another thing. It would be awesome to create build up a community, and then. But if it ended up being an MMO, I'd probably stick with it. But I think it would be more fun to be able to play a variety of games There would be drama probably in streams, but that's where mods are for. In a guild, you'd have to kick, right? You know, this you can just time them out or ban them if they're really trolling. I do kind of miss it in some ways, the rating. If I ever did again, it'd be more back to the basics of family friendly or fun and, you know, friends and family type of a guild, and yet rating, not like super hardcore elite shit. Yet, you know, you'd want to make sure people are not slacking off, though. I mean, in some extent, you don't want people to come in and do super low DPS, or, you know, or fucking up. Sorry, I did bad language. I'm sorry. I should check mark that in Mixer. YouTube, I should put a disclaimer. I don't want to make it mature on audiences on YouTube. Otherwise, I would limit my, with the new YouTube partner program, my views. Well, that's the only thing too. On Mixer, I would lose a lot of that chance for the partner program. But so that's why I'm trying to keep it a little clean. Yet Twitch, I have it mature audiences. I have to start looking at that. Probably going forth to be committed to not doing major cussing. Alright. So 2 hours and 19. And what time is it? I definitely ought to watch that. My time clock is feeling like I don't have to work yet, but I do. I have to get ready in about less than an hour. Where am I going? It is what it is right now. If I don't have that many people watching yet, and that's after the fact, that's what I'm talking to. But I have to keep it somewhat interactive, because all it is driving. Like, I had one viewer come in and, oh, it's boring. I'm like, well, for one, how did you come to the channel? Did you find by the game title, or by a tweet, or what? I don't know. That's how this game is. It's just, I don't know. It would be funny if he searched it for games, or wanted to watch the actual Euro Truck. Why come into a channel and just say boring? It's like, that's what you expect. I mean, but if I had people chatting with me, it'd make it more interesting. And eventually try to figure out, get the, I had it once, I just gotta look it up, to put in the description. Maybe before I end stream, I'll try to figure it out. Put that in the description, as long as people don't troll and have to mute them or kick them or whatever, but... And then once I especially do get multiplayer going, it'll be kind of cool. As long as they're not, you know, have to probably set guidelines, rules, whatnot. like no spamming for their channel, no demanding to be mod, or trolling on a voice to trying to take over the stream. I probably would have to make it, my voice go active all the time. I won't want somebody taking over the stream as far as on voice. That's where it would be cool. Well, if I'd have to talk to Phelan J. I've been pretty much a regular and supporting him, giving him a couple games, a donation. It'd be kind of cool to actually stream while he's streaming on Discord. You'd probably do a lot of talking, more than I would, but of course then I would have to probably push the talk just because I want to talk to you if somebody's watching. Or in case I had to answer my own chat. And of course then I have to have his chat open to see. The other reason about when I said it was old, like, I have my profile on my YouTube. Man, you're old, like playing games. Like, yeah. Lots of people do. A first generation gamer. So I have one other reason I don't want to do my cam. Unless I like dye my hair. Or at least maybe my mustache and wear a hat. I still might look old in the face, but it's not. I don't know, I kind of look old. I kind of probably could look like I'm 30 if you don't see my gray hair. Or shave my mustache. Again. Yeah, it's just like Mark Armstrong. It's like saying people judge him. Same thing about that. My age. Well, his dad's place. Look at his dad. I mean, I'm not sure how his dad is. I might be the same age as his dad. I don't know. You can probably try to figure out the math. But I was like, in 78, let's see, I was 11 years old when Star Wars came out. The first one. I mean, the first one. Not Episode 1, Episode 4, the first one, The New Hope. Star Wars New Hope. Where, you know, you just meet, finally, you know, just see Luke and starting out and whatnot. Mark Hamill as Luke, Carrie Fisher as Princess Leia, Han Solo as jeez, why my brain? Anyway, why am I brain farting his name for? You shouting out his name, you just so old you can't remember, man. Anyhow, yeah, brain, it's not like it used to be. Gee, why in the hell am I brain farting his name for? Yeah, I have to look it up, I'm so old. Jesus, Wikipedia doesn't even have his name in it? What the hell? Harrison Ford, duh. Everybody's like, duh. God, why did I brain fart his name for? Duh. The old man. I don't think you were 11 years old when it came out. Yes, I was. Got the gray hairs to prove it. But anyway, yeah. Judging. Judge not lest you be judged. Let's put it that way. That's the old wise saying from the Bible. I don't want to get into religion. Don't want to debate about it, but that is a wise saying. Judge not lest you be judged. For example, like I said, mentioned before about guilds and that guy that took away the guild from me from EverQuest, or not EverQuest, but from Rift. Quit pretty much because you don't want to be, wasn't elite and not top one. Well, which is a hard achievement to do in the first place for EverQuest being an old EverQuest 2 being an old game. Number one. Number two. Goes and back to Rift with his buddy, and probably his brother too, followed him. Took away my guild. That took a lot more harder work to quite a bit of my platinum, probably 2,000-3,000 platinum to upgrade the guild bank, plus another person's donations or purchasing it, because he didn't want to start out fresh. Which only cost like a guild, 1 gold, I think it was, or 1 platinum, or 1 gold. I can't remember which. But real easy to start out. Well, first week I created a guild, and then we just had to you have to have people to invite, which they could have easy. didn't want to start out fresh to build up a guild. You know, you got all the perks too. They had the perks, and I went the wrong frippin' fucking way. Sorry. Whoops. Damn it. It's a bad habit. Damn. I'm sorry. Crap. I gotta beep out that shit, right? I gotta watch what I'm doing. I gotta be getting ready to work. But anyway, judges me about not, how to run the guild as far as to get raiders going, and when I was trying to get the guild going to get raiding with pugs and but yet I don't think they got top 10 in Rift. They probably did successful, but can't really stand out the grind and the drama to get stuff going. And then, like said, like his brother, I helped recruit most of these. So, like the current people that were recruited weren't them, where maybe his brother, one of them, that came in and they brought other people in, but not him at all. The current people, he couldn't name one that he invited. There's no turnaround. I'm going to actually, sorry, I gotta get going soon. I gotta actually probably cheat a little bit. Not necessarily get to the town, but back to where I was, to where I missed the turn, because I'm talking too much. Okay, Lost Man's. Okay. Go to Lost. I think that is it. No. Go to Lay Man. I think. Not Mab. No. Go to Lay Man's. No. Go to Lay. Let's see if that. Or I missed the turn. Whoa, blue sky. Like Harvey? No. No, can't find it. Okay, I gotta go back to the truck. God damn it. I cussed again. No turnarounds. All barricaded. Let's see, is there another town? Nantes. Then I could find it. And go back to that turn I missed. Gotta think of which way. Stop. My freak. I am getting tired. I know I'm getting also ticked off at myself. Talking too much. I'm going the wrong way, am I? I need to change the flight speed. think it's G. Oops. G underscore. Unknown. God dang it, I don't know my codes. I'm not going the right way, I don't think. I think I am. It's just not going. There it is. Okay, there's the loop around. Getting so ranting and raving about that. It's just remembering it. The issue with my guild, the drama stuff that happened. I'm thinking about that guild getting stolen. I never said anything to him. I had his phone number, and I could have. Okay, so mad at myself missing the turn, talking. Where is it? Why? Okay, so I keep going. I think actually I'll drop myself right there. Yeah, I know I'm tired. What? The wrong way. God dang it. Stop. I keep hitting the wrong keys. I think I'm just canceling it. West again. I went the wrong direction. Or put him in the wrong direction. 300 something miles to go again. I missed a turn. I just gotta be getting ready for work then here. Too busy talking, not watching what I'm doing. I had to look at that. If I get too much of a rant. I gotta really figure out that flight speed command. It won't let me go to Le Mans for some reason. Might be, unless that's the Promods thing. I think I'm way off base now. Crap. Try this again. Which way? I'm getting tired. Yeah, I know that. Stop spamming that. Now I can't tell where I'm at. Stop my cursor from turning. I'm getting ticked off. Can't go close to the closest town, to the town that I'm supposed to deliver, so I can at least park where I missed off, and then I have to go clear, and I gotta, never mind. Don't know, forget the flight speed command, so I can go fly faster. I'm like Superman on slow mode. It's getting to be a bad ending of a stream. What's the flight speed command? I'm getting irritated. even type. Thought I was doing it right. Okay. I was watching the Fields video. I think it broadcast. Maybe not. Come on. Alt tab to the right thing. I'm wasting too much time. Not very current. Oh, fucking. Fly speed, not. That's it. What am I? Mama. You're like screaming at me too about fly speed. Fly speed. Yeah, I know I'm getting tired. Flight seed. I am so out of it. I'm just about ready to cancel the damn trip. I am so fucking stupid. Fuck. Sorry. I'm cussing in. Damn it. Where's that stupid flipping traffic? Where am I at? I think I'm gonna have to. I hate myself. I really do. I'm getting sick and tired of this. I did stupid and I can't go to Le Mans. Why did it say 300 miles? I thought I was in right. I don't know. $330 some odd miles to go. I don't get it. I'm still on the wrong side of the road or something? Yeah, speeding offense. Avoid sleeping offense. 300 something miles. What the hell? I put a flipping marker. I don't know. I am just about done. I gotta stop stream somehow, sometime here. I'm getting really agitated over a stupid thing that happened and get this mouse to work. There we go. That's why. Damn. Okay, calm down. It's just because I started getting irritated about something else, going on a rant, and it's gone in the wrong direction. Then I get screwed up on this. Oh. Screwing up a good stream. Oh well. It is what it is. That's why it was going to screw up, because I went past my cursor. I thought I chose the wrong direction. So I wasted all that time. But anyhow, I'm still good before I have to get ready. But anyhow, I gotta watch that when I'm talking and look at watch what I'm doing. I gotta drop what I was thinking about and talking about. I don't even think it would help. I was thinking of texting that guy. about that guild thing, but anyhow, way back. But it's been years. Probably deny it. No, it wasn't me. I think you had it all wrong. You can look back. It's funny. It's a funny ass moment of reuniting with those guys. I've had fun times. I just have to remember that. And there's a video on my YouTube. It's back before I got my teeth all worked on, and where I had my camera going. And stream quality is bad. I had my older PC. We're playing Rift, and buddies from Age of Conan, and it is a copyrighted video, but still, where there's a Rift event going on, and Rift event meaning something opened up to where there's creatures, and there's these event with the herd. You escort these cows, and we had I wish I streamed it before. We had these cows glitch out. Moo, 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 while it's walking. So, but the next day I was streaming it. Okay, you're gonna let me through. And the two brothers there streamed them. It was funnier than hell. I played the Bonanza theme song. Dum da dum da dum da dum dum, you know, and we're doing the moo, started doing the moo stuff, moo 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 moo. You know how many moos can do it? Anyway, it's hilarious. But yeah, that's how to remember the good times. But even though ditching me twice, 3 times actually, to be honest, it was 3 times. 2 times in Age of Conan, 3rd time from Rift to EverQuest 2, and then one of the brothers taking the Rift guild away from me after I was inactive on it. To pretty much start his own guild in Rift, yet gave up on EverQuest 2 because it wasn't top 10 or pro or elite. Even though I was trying to make it to happen in an instant old game, EverQuest 2 has been out, and there's no way in hell you can have that be in top rating. It's a lot of work to build up a game or a guild. Let alone they didn't want to start out fresh with a fresh guild, to work their way up, to get the perks, to get the bank, steal my guild. Takes a lot of platinum, a lot more than EverQuest did what we had to build a guild hall. It was easy to get platinum in EverQuest compared to Rift. I mean, it took a lot more grind and work that I spent, like at least 3,000 plat to upgrade some of the guild slots along some of the people, maybe more, 4,000, and then perks and whatnot too. I mean, but I just bet track record of jumping ships left and right and not putting up with the grind to build a guild. I mean, even though he said, well, he did, and wow, he made a successful guild, well, it didn't stick with it, did you? How many years I ran a guild? Even though I did switch games once, and then, well, twice to EverQuest, but yeah, I had fallen asleep. You know, I think I'm going to shortcut the parking because I got to get ready for work. So anyhow, thanks so much for watching, putting up with my rants, or after the fact, more so than any, and for the support, and hopefully get a decent amount of views starting early now. Yeah, anyway, have fun, happy gaming. I just gotta get off the air to get ready for work, as well as to stop ranting off about trauma stuff that happened in the past. But that all started when I explained about being run in the guild and the drama and stuff, and then I got just, it's just been eating at me about that for a while, and I just put it away. But anyway, have a good one. Peace out. Have fun. Happy gaming. And hopefully YouTube can treat you well with subs and getting the YouTube partner program back, or partner back for you guys. Let me know if you need help to sub back. I know it's a big achievement. YouTube gaming might become easy if you do get the subs to actually watch or get the hours, but the subs, the 1000K, might end up take a while. But anyhow, and those on Twitch and YouTube, or Twitch and Mixer, thank you. Have a good one. Peace out.